There's pressure on me to speak on Christian marriage. I told you that most Christian homes, they live unintentionally though by precepts of African culture marriage with a touch of Christian consciousness. I want you all to understand this fact that Christian marriage is not the same as Jewish marriage. They are two different things. Christian marriage has its beginning from the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. And it says that, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall become one flesh. So the first thing there is that the man has to leave his parents emotionally, physically, and psychologically. So you will see that guys that are still attached to their parents while claiming to be married have already failed, because that will lead to a lot of problems. When you look at the scriptures, in the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25, verse 28, and Colossians chapter 3 verse 19, emphasis is made on men loving their wives. In fact, that Colossians says, and not be bitter with them. That's another clause. As a husband, you have no business being bitter with your wife for whatever reason. You have to always get them to communication. You can't afford to sleep over disagreements. You have to sort it out. Some Christian homes are good at keeping malice. Emotional distance is their watchword. Also, when you look at the scriptures, Ephesians 5 verse 22, Colossians 3 verse 18, and 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1 emphasize greatly on women be in subjection to their husband. What that means is that women, calm down for your husband. Let them take the lead. So you have no business arguing with your husband over any issue. If you both disagree over something and a decision has to be reached, allow his decision to be. If you are right, God will prove you right. God taught me that in my marriage. If I'm going out somewhere with my wife and we need to think about best routes to avoid traffic, because of experience, I will say, Madam, where do we pass? Because in few cases, she had said this and I want it this way. And what she said will come out to be the exact path we should have taken. So let God prove you right. That same 1 Peter 3 also admonished women to see their husband like their Lord. In other words, like their owner that has final say. That's not slavery. And that's why everywhere it mentions submission, there's a clause that you should love your wife exactly like yourself. And in another place, we say, as it is fit in the Lord. So rounding up, in 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7, the Bible emphasizes that your wife is a fellow heir of the grace of life that is in Christ Jesus. And Bible says that she's a weaker vessel. Also, Bible says that you have to live with her according to knowledge. You can't live with your wife by assumptions. Because I know that's how men live most times. By suspicion. They are suspecting. Their head is working every picosecond. And Bible says, giving her honor. There's a wrong impression going everywhere. And it started from some pastors. They said that men only need respect and women need love. It's a lie. Bible says love one another. Read through the scriptures. And what Bible says in this 1 Peter 3:7, it says giving honor to your wife. What does that mean? Is that not respect? It's respect. Most times you see Bible say love your wife, love your wife, love your wife. If you ask me, I will tell you that most times why Bible says love your wife, love your wife, love your wife is because men hardly love. I've told you that several times. Men are infatuated. Men are easily attracted to things. You see the backside, you see the front side, you see the height, you see the beautiful face. It's attracted. That is not love. If you are going to call it love, at best, it is filial love. And that's why the same lady you claimed you could not eat if you did not see, you will die if you did not marry. You will kill someone if the person comes around her. The same lady you poured acid, you sent packing. The same person was in pain and you overlook her. So it's not genuine love. It's not the right kind of love. Bible says dwell with them with knowledge. Come and acquire the right knowledge. Good marriage is achievable. Successful marriage are everywhere, but they are few. That is the marital friendship of Christian marriage. The white garment you see people wearing on the wedding day has little or nothing to do with Christianity. It's English. What makes it Christian is the friendship, the godly friendship, the scriptural friendship, and the consent of the church that these two persons, they're married.